Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, episode number 35 of our ABDACOM campaign, and we're looking at the latest threat that is coming our way. This is one single destroyer. Cruising about, just enjoying the sunrise, having their breakfast. I do have a sub in the area, although I may decide to just let this one pass. One sub, one destroyer, even odds if I can hit them with all those torpedoes, but if not, then that could cause a problem. So I may launch an air attack on this lone destroyer. I may not. I guess we'll just have to get into today's episode and find out. So sit back, relax, and enjoy episode number 35. Alright, I did decide to go with the safe route and attack with the planes. We scored several hits on the destroyer. Fires are spreading on her. Unfortunately, I must have hit the wrong button and didn't record it, so get to see the aftermath. She steams off into the sunset there. Does look like the fires are spreading, so they keep these guys in the area for the time being, at least. Moderate and moderate, despite the fact that the fires are spreading nicely. We did get 3 hits by our bombs. So it is... could have been better, could have been worse. Could have actually been recorded. But snafu, right? Snafu. We're going to let this ship burn a little bit and see if the fires develop or we have any secondary explosions that spread the damage. Okay, so that single destroyer isn't the only threat that we're facing here. We've got this group here, 7 ships. I'm assuming it's the remnants of that cruiser group, light cruiser now on the bottom of the Java Sea. Did sight something out in here. I think it said 3 ships, maybe 1 sub. So we've got a CW-21 that's out and exploring to see if they can find them. Cruiser Group 1 is in the area. Cruiser Group 1 is what we have to defend our supply lines up through here and down in here. So see if we can launch any more. Not yet. Guys that are moving in on them. We're going to keep tabs on this group as much as you can and then move it back. I've got hurricanes moving in to possibly finish off this destroyer, depending. I've got scouting patterns up. I don't think they're going to be heading this direction. Salmon's coming in. Snapper's coming up. Now that the sub or the destroyer is actually damaged, I am going to take the opportunity to launch torpedoes if it presents itself. Alright, so we've got a group of 5 destroyers. 4 destroyers. I am going to target the first one with both of my flights. I've got this guy coming in. He's acting as a scout. Maybe try and draw some of the fire away from my bombers. They come in to attack. Let's turn these guys around. Get them moving in targets. Gonna have to climb as they go because for some reason I did not climb. I don't know if that's some type of bug or not, but I have to go through each individual plane and target, or they don't target the ship I want. It is what it is, and it's a minor complaint. War on the Sea is still my #1 favorite game that I own right now. I hope you guys are liking the series. enjoying making it. Have you some maneuvers up here? Doesn't really look like they're really too interested in shooting at me. But we're gonna slow you down. Get you ready for the attack. The other group is moving in too, so let's slow you down. Turn you in. She's going 20 knots. I'm gonna drop a little bit before the bullseye there. Right there. Okay. All their bombs are now away. And our second group. Moving in nicely. Let's watch how this plays out here. Oh, now they're shooting at me. These guys. Oh, get them away. They still are only at 7,000 feet. So they could technically get hit. But we got a couple hits there. Try and get it a little further forward ahead. Okay. And their bombs are away. Beat them up. And not out. Turning though, so that could kind of throw everything into the toilet. This is something that Surface Task Force 2 or Cruiser Group, whoever. This is something that they could engage, actually. So we did manage to only get one hit by the bombs. Not really much to speak of there, but it is some damage, at least. Moderate and heavy. That's not bad. Have you, actually... back. Not sure what these are. I don't think she's gonna sink, but heavy flooding, that's impressive for one bomb hit. Guess we'll find out. If the damage spreads at all. I don't think it's gonna, so we'll probably just end up leaving and then seeing what we can do past that. Okay, so we are moving in on the destroyers again. We've got these CW-21s that are going to be strafing once our bombing gets out of the way. Did have to do some maneuvering to get these guys up to a good altitude before they move in on their attack. We've got 4 of them. They've got high explosive bombs, so we can hope for the best with them. One's going 180, one's going 1. Not gonna work. Not sure why they're off on their own, but there we go. Get them formed up. Does look like they're coming out this way, so I'm gonna sound like this. And these guys could probably turn like this. Come back. This is the damage destroyer. I'm gonna work on strafing this guy once we figure out which direction they're gonna be going. Our surface group couldn't keep up with them, so I had to initiate the attack with these planes. But I'm not entirely opposed to that idea, so... And we just lost all the ships. Get you back towards the group here. You can pick them up. Hopefully we can pick them up. Should be able to with these guys. But our bombers are moving in now, and we have no targets, so that could be a problem. I'm going to slow them way down. You can pick up here. Starting to pick them up again. Well, they're coming down this way now. Alright, that's fine. You could always switch targets too. Have to bomb the second one in the group. I just thought it'd be a good idea to put some fire on someone else in the group. Means we have these fighters that are moving. Fortunately, they're going to go right above us today. So, might actually bring them out like this. Oh, this is a lot of annoying micromanaging. I have noticed since I started doing this, I'm losing a lot less planes. So, get this bombing underway. She's going 22 knots. I'm going to drop in front of the bullseye. Do a little juke like that. That's not in front of the bullseye. Gonna drop nonetheless. See how that goes. Get them out. Our second group of bombers. Should be able to come in. That. I have to go through every single plane. Oh, we got hits. I'm dicking around out here. Nice. Wasn't expecting hits on that group. Right, so they are... I'm gonna have to go through every single plane. select all doesn't target who I want them to. So we'll just go through every plane. Luckily, I've only got 13. Keep watching some of you guys playing the Pacific campaign, and I'm seeing 50, 60, 70 planes. It's like, oh. Right, you're gonna attack. This is the damage destroyer, so hopefully our strafing can accomplish something here. Send everybody in on the attack. Damage destroyer. Right, let's get, well, one down. Head off in that direction or die. That works too, I guess. Alright, our bombers. Get you down. Going 9 knots now. Okay. And the 3 of you. Warm up. Out. That leaves the 4 of them. Okay. Come out this way as well. Our bombers. She's maneuvering now. This is going to be kind of a hard one. Not what I had in mind at all. That's going to miss. I'm not going to do this with these guys. I have to get them around. Alright. Fighters. Have you come up around like this. Go down. Down. Okay. Have you come out here. Back. Okay, you guys can attack. Check the damages here. Heavy damage, moderate flooding, heavy and heavy. Hopefully this bombing run does us some justice. You have a fire here. Number 2's listing pretty bad, so let's get you. I don't think we need to go all the way out there. Swing around. And swing around again. Looks like our other strafing run just moved in. That's looking good. Let's get up. Heck. Guys are moving in. Focus on what matters here. 12 knots. Drop right on the bullseye. Turning. Right there. Bombs are away. Okay, now you can leave. Meanwhile, over here, causing some damage. Gotta slow him down. These guys, slow them down. Give them in the attack order right now. Here. Okay, let's see how our bombs did. 2 here. Well, they all missed. That sucks. Does look like we have a lone warrior going into strafe. Oh, actually we're doing good here. They're going too fast though. Let's get these 3 armed up. I just completely missed them. Here's our lone warrior. Missing. I did lose another one as these guys go in circles. Okay. Guys, slow down. Putting up a hell of a fight here. Strafing run. Another explosion, another plane down. Yep. Alright, Alright, so we've got 3 planes left. Slow them down, send them in for one more strafing run. They out of ammo? Oh, they're out of ammo. Alright. Let's check the damages here. Heavy, moderate, and heavy, moderate. So we did manage to cause some damage, some more damage to this guy. Damage number 2. So number 1 is flaming pretty good. But I don't think the damage caused is going to be we're sending in another strafing run here. So we will start the retreat timer, get out, and see where they go. From there, may actually engage them with the surface group. Never know. All right. You can return to base. And return to base. Actually, got 85 miles. I don't want this torpedo group trying to mess with them. They were heading off in this direction. Let's get you in like this and see if we can pick them up again. Alright. We will scout out and hopefully find them again so we can engage. Take out those 3 destroyers. Alright, in a sea state of 6 and very, very blustery conditions, we have started maneuvering our cruiser group evasively to get past these torpedoes here. Hopefully Java and Sumatra can get out of the way. TM1 or TM8 is moving in. We're gonna have to probably dodge some torpedoes with this guy, but he's going 36 knots, so he should be okay. It'd be nice if I could see the torpedoes, but I can't, so... And that is just fine. I don't think torpedoes would hit this guy anyway. He's so small. We got lucky on that one. Java, you're going to have to reverse your turn. Sumatra, you continue. TM8, come to a stop. See if we can pick up this sub. Looks like Perth and Hobart are going to be okay. Hobart should be up in the front lines with their sonar, so should Perth here. Let's get Sumatra. Once we dodge the torpedoes, we're going to be okay, but I just want to make sure that we can. We got TM8 here. Could actually come to a stop. Sumatra is turning back in. TM7 is moving in as well. Get you moving just slightly and see if we can pick anything up here. We can cheat and see something. Oops. Not seeing anything, so I get you, have you come down here and slow down to 15 knots. Hobart's moving up, but she's going pretty fast, so let's slow her down. Perth is moving kind of in the same direction. Right, Sumatra, come to a stop. We have for depth charges. We might be charging them with, or we're full up with this ship. Oh. Up here. Have you go 10 knots. Kind of come in this direction here. You're going to come out like this. You're doing okay. Hobart, we're going to have you come here. Perth. Come down here as well. See if we can find the sub. The important thing is, for why we're all of a sudden going so fast, but may not be able to find the sub. Guess we could off our sonar for now. See if we can pick them up on passive. Nice view of the bottom of the ocean there. We're going to have you come to a stop. Have everybody come to a stop so we can listen. We don't need the extra noise with the sea state of 6, making it already is very difficult to pick anything up. Not going to wait around forever to try and find these guys. But they did fire on us, so we should probably consider doing something about them as best we can. Not seeing any subs under the water. I guess on the bright side we dodged the torpedoes. Let's they have you pick up your speed. Java never stops. Try your active sonar again. We can pick anything up. We'll give it another 10 seconds and then call it a bust for both sides. Well, that is right in here. We've got our Seagull right here shadowing this group. I believe this is the destroyers. It says 5 ships. We've got 4 139s coming up to drop their bombs on them. And I did have Cruiser 1 moving up as well. We're going to actually, if we can damage some more of these ships, we're going to engage with Cruiser Group 1, so let's get our planes in there. And go to tactical. The order to climb. Probably going to be right on top of him like we usually are. He wants to climb, apparently. Got 2 seagulls out here, so they may actually be north. So I'm going to turn these guys north and have them scout out there. The seagull... get your speed built up. Have you kind of do this way out there. Have you come up like this. Okay, there they are. Gonna form up into 2. And didn't even see him. No, they're right in front of me. There's one of the damaged cruisers, number 2. Number 1 is damaged, heavy and moderate on both of them. Let's break our groups. Have group 1 target number 1. Come at him from the north. Like this. Where they'll start maneuvering so we can adjust as need be. Group number 2. A target number 1 as well. I'm just going to take out one of them. We're going to have you in behind. Behind the other. We'll get them up to speed, or up to altitude. Get ready to drop our bombs here. Number 3 is still undamaged. Number 1's going 20 knots. Check number 2's speed. Going 18 knots. We're going to have our Seagull here go up to about 8,000 feet. Let's have them kind of shadow the group to get into position. You hide loop. That we did lose them, so hopefully we can reacquire them. But I will be back once this little attack force is in position. Okay, here we come, moving in on the target. Going 20 knots, so I'm going to drop slightly in front of the bullseye there. Right there. Right, their bombs are away. Have them come out. Our second group is moving into position as well. Coming in pretty steady. See how we did with that one. Got a couple hits on the stern. So at 18 knots, he's dropping speed. So if we dropped a little further ahead of the targeting bullseye, he might be okay. Down to 10. Like she's turning around. Start our swing. Maybe dropping at an angle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Definitely not going to happen. Alright, well, reposition. And to engage. Well, one of them dropped. That is obnoxious. We did have to turn around about 3 times to get this to actually line up right. She is at critical and heavy, so if we can, go, there's some more damages. That's good for you. I think you are the one that didn't drop, so we're gonna bring you back around once again. Have you target her. You can go away. Your thing. Seagulls are patrolling above the group, so looking pretty rough right there. Critical and heavy. They didn't do any more damage than the party was done. But we do have our plane that's going to be coming in on the attack. I'll just here. Going 14 knots, that's impressive for a fairly damaged plane, or I mean ship. I should put her rate in line to hit that there. Slow her down. Brake. Gonna drop right on the bullseye. There you go. There's your bombs. Good job. All right. We can leave. And we'll see how we did. Not gonna lie, I had to turn those two planes around about 4 times to get them to line up how I wanted them to. There we go, more hits. Misses. But we will hopefully see how this thing burns down. If that did any more damage. It's still critical and heavy. But we'll keep this guy in the area. Buzzing around. Down to 11 knots. So it may very well have some issues with that kind of damage. Destroyers are tough little nuts to crack, I'll tell you. Alright, as we watch our half-floundering destroyer cruise off into the storm, that's going to do it for this episode. Heavy flooding, critical damage, but yet she lives. So we will let her live for another day and another episode. Anyway, if you like this one, hit the like button. If you have any tips or advice, leave those in the comment section below. If you want to follow along with that little cruiser as she blunders her way, hopefully to her soon-to-be death, and the ABDACOM campaign, hit the subscribe and you can come along with us, and we will see you for the next episode. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day. Right? Take care.